having some trouble. I have a little bit of a story to tell you guys because the bread truck has amazing abilities. 2 years in a row now, when I've come back to visit my father, the bread truck has broke down right in this spot. I apologize for the cicadas. Florida is just filled with them. They're very loud. So, when I got here, me and Ellie drove here. We pulled up in the bread truck and put it in this spot. The next time I tried to move it, I was gonna move it a little bit. It wouldn't start. I've made it all the way across the country and back, and it keeps breaking down in this spot. How lucky is that? Now the starter has gone out. So we are going in and replacing the starter on this bread truck. Starter's right down there. You can kind of see it a little bit. We've already started taking some bolts out, and we've got to get this starter out. We're going to take it up to the parts store and test it and see if it's broken. I don't know. But what I do know is that Mill Supply is a sponsor of this video. Mill Supply is the Stepvan pros. They know Stepvans inside and out. They are the ones that have sent me parts in the past when I've broken down and gotten me out of some jams. So thank you, Mill Supply, for sponsoring this video. Hopefully we can get this starter all fixed up and back together and get the bread truck back on the road. This Volkswagen's almost done. I got to get out of Florida. It sucks here. So the bread truck, getting some surgery done on it today. I'm gonna go take the last bolt out of the bread truck right now for the starter so we can get it over to the parts store and get it tested. Hey, what are you doing? Ah, what are you doing? Here we have the original OG wolf pack, the real ones. Baby May.
What? They're like, what? Are they like movie star Yorkies or something? Not the real deal? Yeah? You want a piece of Tucker? Yeah. What? What?
She doesn't like Camper Van Kevin. Every time I say it, Camper Van Kevin. Oh, Camper Van Kevin is making her angry.
You don't want to watch no more Camper Van Kevin?
Not anymore.
No more? Okay. Well, he pisses you off a little bit? Oh, a little bit. He doesn't even know how to talk like a Yorkie, does he? Yeah, I know. It's terrible. The things he makes them dogs say.
Professor Bread Truck coming to you with another bread truck repair.
Now the top bolt's all the way out, so if you need me to hold up on the starter or something, I can do that.
I don't even see.
Huh?
I don't even see what I'm going after here. We have extracted the starter, and I gotta go run it up to the parts store to kind of see what the deal is. See if I can get this thing bench tested. It's a big old massive starter, and I'm gonna take it up to Advanced Auto Parts and have them bench test it. Maybe I should bring them a battery too and see how my batteries are feeling, but we're gonna get the bread truck all fixed up so we can get back on the road.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to do it. So repeat test.
Yeah.
But it's making kind of weird noise.
So guys, here it is. I found the starter for the bread truck. It was not easy. That sticker had been totally worn away and I could not read it, but I was able to bring it back with a bit of cleaning, and we'll be putting this in this afternoon. Thank goodness. This is a very hard part to find for my car, because for my bread truck, because it's not a stock part. my bread truck has a Cummins 4-cylinder turbo diesel that didn't come with the car. It was originally a Chevy 350 small block, and it's been swapped out. It has a Ford transmission bell housing, an adapter plate, and a Borg Warner T19 4-speed. It's a whole mix match of things, so it's kind of hard to find, but I did find it. We're going to be putting it in this afternoon. Mill Supply doesn't carry engine parts, but they do carry a lot of other things, and they're a great resource. They were the first ones I called just to kind of talk it through a little bit. Unfortunately, they do not carry engine parts, but the stuff they do carry is specific to Stepvans, and you can't really find it anywhere else that I know of. They have things like door seals and lock mechanisms, body parts, windshield wipers, mirrors, lights, LEDs, all that kind of thing, seats, seat mounts. Specific to Stepvans, they have what you need. You just have to go to like Napa or something to find a regular motor part. But they can at least help you identify what you got if you have stock stuff in your car. But I did go to Napa to get this one. It took me a couple trips, but I found the right one. And yeah, we'll be putting it in shortly. Another side project while we're working on the starter and the bread truck. I also have this huge antenna. Now this is necessary for off-grid camping because a lot of times you don't have any signal. And especially if I'm going to do anything on YouTube, I have to have signal. So I put this up. It's 25 feet tall normally. Collapses down to 6 feet tall. So I can store it in the bread truck, but you can see it just fits standing up. Most of the time, the bread truck is a mess right now. We have it all taken apart. But most of the time it's stored over there on the bed and the foot kind of sits on the counter. Or I can put it down here on the ground. But it's just not a ideal setup for driving. I'd rather have it secured. So I installed a strip of wood to mount to. I put the mount that it comes with bolted into the wall, screwed in. And then I also put a couple hooks just to secure it tightly to the wall so it doesn't move at all. I think this should be pretty good. You know, I may need to tighten it up a little bit. It also comes with a little factory pin that clips into the bracket. So I have the pin in place too, so it can't bounce out of there. Now, I don't know. I might need to add a couple more supports to this or whatever, but at least that's where it's going to live, and I'm not going to have to move it all around all the time. And you know, a lot of times I don't need the antenna, so I can just like leave it here, and it's not in the way in our living space on all the places that we don't need to put it up, because it's not all the time that we have to put it up. We usually find places that have internet service, so I like that. I think it's a good upgrade. I may add another hook or two back here. I don't know. I also want to make a mount for my tire checker. This is my tire checker device. It's a 4x4 that's been carved down into a bat. I would like to install it just something like this, so I can you know, just have it in like a quick release where I can just grab it out. You know, I don't know, maybe on this side would be better, but it's not even there. If I build a little box for it to go in, for it to sit in the floor, that might be ideal. I think I might do that. Build a box around it. Good thinking. I have got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I'm conducting my social experiment wearing my own merchandise. See how it goes. Really great news. The bread truck is all fixed up. I got the new starter in place. You can just see it. Hold on here. I don't know what kind of a view that is, but that is the new starter right there. It's super close up. We are deep down in the engine bay of the Cummins 4-cylinder turbo diesel. I am super stoked that the truck is back in business. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up just to make sure that it fires no problem. Here we go. Nothing. Well, that's weird. Huh. The hell? okay? See if we got anything this time. Help! Rob, I need you.